For the Senate has directed 3 of its committees to investigate 7 international oil companies over their alleged refusal to remit about $21 billion to the National Treasury. The decision of the upper chamber was sequel to a motion by the Vice Chairman, Senate Committee on Petroleum Resources, Ifeanyi Ubah, who drew the attention of his colleagues to the IOC's alleged refusal to honor the provisions of the Production Sharing Contract Act. Now, the Act of the National Assembly, according to the senator, regulates the sharing of additional revenue between the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) and the various oil companies operating in the country.
The federal government has lost about $21 billion, which is equivalent to 7 trillion naira, over the period of 20 years, due to the failure to review and amend the PXC Act, as stated by the Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum Resources following the meeting of the Federal Executive Council on the 14th day of December 2017. Senate notes that Nigeria, having lost trillions of naira due to non-review of the PXC Act, stands to gain an additional sum of 30 billion monthly, 360 billion annually, if the Act is reviewed and amended, which would boost our revenue base.
I believe that Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria may be an oversight to him, because this is really an absolute corruption. It may be an oversight, and I believe with this motion, he will work hard on this to make sure that not just to start recouping what we are to take now, but to recover every $1 that has been wasted for the past 15 years.
It's important that we as a Senate would develop a political will and come to a conclusion that it's not going to be another motion, that it is now that we are going to do something about this to save this country.
Mr. President, I must commend you. A lot needs to be done. And as I've said, this is one out of the numerous acts of the National Assembly that needs to be amended to shore up the revenue base of this nation.
The bill that needs to be amended is coming up for consideration for second reading, and I believe that what we need to do is to give it the most expeditious consideration ever. And of course, we also pray that the executive will also give it an expeditious treatment, because this is one bill that, when it is amended and signed, will give us the 160 billion naira that is in the 2020 proposed for the 2020 budget.